kindergarten demo trial class. 5 kids, ages 4 to 6. First of all, this class is by no means a perfect class. It is, however, a good example class for many reasons. First, it shows the reality of classes in training schools. Sometimes they're sudden, sometimes they're rushed and impromptu, and as a teacher you need to be able to be calm, composed and make the best out of it. Secondly, it shows babies who are scared and crying and unsure of where they are and why they're there. This is also a reality of teaching. In the class you can see the steps I will take to make the students feel calm and welcome and bring them out of their shell and onto my side. Thirdly, it shows me dealing with a litany of problems. Impromptu class, crying children, parents coming in and out of the class, other teachers coming in and out of the class, technical difficulties, problems with the computer, problems with the keyboard. These are all things that I have to deal with throughout this class. So like I said, I had no warning about this class. Literally 3 minutes before I was told about it and the kids were already in there. This is a sales demo class with parents watching, so I needed to be as professional and as aware as possible. This is how the school makes its money, and in turn it's how they pay me. As a disclaimer, I would say that this is not how normally our school would run a demo. Normally I would have the computer set up and the room ready. I'd have the lesson plan on the board and be prepared for the class. However, this was just one of these times where it all was a bit unorganized and I had to roll with the punches. Okay, so here we go. Despite having no lesson plan, my experience here is a key factor. I've done these types of classes many times before, so I've got a good idea of how to structure it. My advice for newer teachers is make an all-purpose plan with games, songs and activities that you can use with any general class of 4 to 7 year olds. At the start here, I am just gently introducing myself. I'm getting down to their level and the girls are quite scared and quiet. I say hello, no response. So I don't push more, I ask for high fives and they both respond. That's a good sign and exactly what I wanted as well. This means that they're just shy and unsure, but they're willing to participate in the future. I just need to be gentle and patient. In comes student 3. I have no idea at this stage how many to expect, which is why I'm delaying the start. She is called Outlet, and instantly I can see she is confident. That's great. Now I have someone that can lead the others and I can use as a focal point. I'm trying to get the iPad to work as well. It doesn't. I shouldn't have my back to the class this long either. Next, in comes Crying Girl. She doesn't want to be there, she's scared and she's hugging onto Daddy. Now I try to be gentle and funny, which is tough with the mask on. I don't focus on her or anyone too much, I just name them generally and passively. Everyone gets stars. I positively reinforce everyone all the time. I don't single anyone out or leave anyone out. Now we do song time, which is the hello song, and notice only 2 stand up. I try to encourage Kitty, the middle girl, to stand up, but she's not budging, and that's okay. I don't even try Crying Girl, I know that she won't budge. I just let them relax and watch for now. They will join in their own time. The song is nice and easy and I give them 5s at the end and include Crying Girl. She responds, which tells me that she isn't too afraid anymore. That means stars for all and I make a big show of it this time. In comes Bond late. Don't let it derail you, just keep going. Don't let interruptions interrupt your lesson. I start the next activity, which is feelings. I draw the faces first and I try to do a drill for happy. It bombs and no one responds.
This one is happy. Is it happy? Happy. Happy. say happy. Say happy. This one, say happy. Oh, yeah, it's a happy. Yeah, happy. Happy. Oh, say happy. Oh, very good. Okay.
And that's okay, I don't worry about it. I try to get a few to respond individually, and they do. Stars, stars, stars. I go through happy, sad and angry with constant TPR reinforcement. A group drill still doesn't work here, so I continue with the individuals. So now I move on to the easy drawing activity. This is one of the all-purpose activities that I spoke about earlier. The students come out and draw their feelings on the board. It's an easy game activity, but you have to do the example first, and obviously if you have a TA to help you, it's much easier. So since I don't have a TA, I choose Outlet Confident Girl first. She leads the rest and then they follow. You can see now that they're beginning to warm up and they're becoming more confident. Then all 5 are out and participating, even Crying Girl.
Oh yes, wow! So nice with Outlet. How about ears? Some ears. Yes, what about ears? Good. Wow, Kitty, so beautiful. That's so nice. Very good, Mia. Nice job, Bond.
Next is another all-purpose activity called Find the Colour. This is an easy game and the chances are that they know some of these colours already, so it should be something to build their confidence even further. It takes a few tries to understand, but eventually they get it. I have to do the examples first, but eventually they know what to do. No keyboard again here really hampers this activity.
Green! Whoa! Where's that? Up. Where's green? Go, 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 go! Finding green! Green, 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 green! Yes, yes! Whoa! Guys, so beautiful! Amazing! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yes! Yes! Okay. Okay, so green, 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 yes, green. Okay.
It takes a few colours, but when we get to yellow, they all get excited. They all know this, and it brings on the first successful group drill. Notice also that I'm not trying to add full sentences here. This is a choice that I'm making for this particular class to reduce the pressure on these first timers. If we were more confident, I would usually add things like I like or it is, but as it stands, I've no wish to ruin the progress that we've already made. Now they even suggest things like pink. I wasn't going to use pink, but since they suggested it, I roll with it. Here, the marketing department make an interesting decision of putting a high-level kid and his mother into my class to watch. This is fine though, because I'm actually at the end of my activities and I'm about to start the computer work. However, this is where I discover the technical issues are going to hold me back. The computer is not really working, the internet is not connecting, this gate is not connecting, and as we already established, my keyboard is not working. But the good news here is, as you can see, my iPad finally decides to start working. Yay! You can see now that they're much more relaxed and attentive. They respond to drills and TPR actions. This is the interactive part of the demo. They get to watch the computer and participate, and they can write the letters on the board and use the computer to write out the alphabet and phonics. It's a little dry, but since we've done a lot of active activities beforehand, they're now settled, relaxed, and concentrating with ease. For my part here, I try to encourage as much as possible and use friendly, positive reinforcement language and actions. High fives, claps, and well dones. Even Crying Girl is responding to me now and participating. Finally, I line them up, I do some drills, I give them high fives, and off they go as happy as Larry.